It's honestly a blessing just to be back here, to be back present with each and every single one of you guys, to be able to share the insight of the journeys that I've been on over the time, that I've been away, really just stepping aside to ultimately build more for the masses and to bring forth, more information, more value to each and every single one of you guys. I never want to just feel as if I'm just repetitively teaching the same things. And so there's certain periods of everybody's life and the seasons, just like outside of nature, that we all go through. And I've been in a season of just being a sponge, of getting my feet on the ground and actually going out and experiencing these things for myself to be able to come back and provide you guys more insight and more information as well too. We actually have an arbitration case right now that we're going through, and we have the first hearing January on Monday, this upcoming Monday. I believe it's January 5th. But ultimately, outside of the consumer law space, we've been able to build so many amazing things that I'm going to be able to present and bring forth and bring you guys along the ride, and ultimately be able to provide the vehicle to help each and every single one of you guys get into, so that we can get to the places where we've always desired of going. And ultimately, that's freedom. That's us being able to, be in a space of creation. So many times, and why I've kind of stepped away from, being doing for others in the credit space, because many of you guys may be aware that I used to have services with my virtual assistants in the Philippines, where I taught them, the whole system and my whole administrative process, to where I was taking on clients and being able to discharge debts. Well, after being able to discharge over $1 million in debt, I felt as if that my mission was even bigger. I felt as if with those people that I've been able to help discharge $1 million in debt, now we can focus on funding. How many of you guys feel, drop the word funding in the chat box if you feel that you're in the position and that you guys are ready for funding? Well, if that is you, we've got tons of new funding strategies and options for you guys, rather than just the basic credit card structuring and stacking credit cards to helping you guys get funding in that standpoint. We've got other ways of getting funding as well too. So if that is you, once again, drop the word funding down below in this video, and me and my team will reach back out to you and give you the strategies and the steps to go ahead and help you get funding. Now, when it comes to the consumer law space, because many of you guys are like, well, that's why I was drawn to your channel, I wanted to learn more in depth with consumer law. Well, make sure that you guys are marking your guys' calendars. Make sure we get the likes up on this video as well too, because every single Tuesday we're going to be coming forth providing you guys the information to where you guys are well aware of your guys' unlimited credit plan. Right? We're well aware of Truth in Lending, where it talks about Truth in Lending, having an open-ended credit plan. Peace and blessings, Joshua. Peace and blessings, Sean Shrek. No, I do not play Roblox, but my little brother does. So if you want to play, go ahead and drop your name down below, and I'll look to see. I'll check out your profile and stuff, and if it's valid, I'll look to get you connected with my little brother. But ultimately, once again, family, Tuesdays are still going to be the consumer law space, where we're going to teach you guys not only about the open-ended credit plan, we're going to teach you guys about how to discharge debts off your guys' consumer report with the FDCPA. So if you guys have any debt, the FDCPA is what you guys want to know, what you guys want to master, because if you guys have been here long enough, you guys are well aware that debt is an illusion, right? There's no such thing as debt. Debt is completely fake, and that's why there's no act that governs the protection of debt. The only act that is in place is the Consumer Credit Protection Act, which was passed in the early 1960s. And so these are the teachings that I've been teaching over the past couple of years, and that's what I'm going to continue doing every single Tuesday. So for 2026, you guys will be seeing me every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So mark your guys' calendars, because we will be going live here on YouTube on this channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, Fridays, which would be today, we're going to be having investment calls. Investment calls where you guys can come and learn on different strategies to be able to take advantage of the tax loopholes for all of my business owners. Drop the word business if you have a business down below. All right, if you guys have a business down below, and let's say you guys are making anywhere from 150 to $200,000 in your business, well, we've got strategies where we can show you guys how to get back anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 on tax returns for your guys' business. How many of you guys drop a 3 in the chat box if it would help your business grow and evolve if you were able to get back this funding and through specific strategies and loopholes, with knowing the IRS tax codes, right? So I partnered up with an individual that's been in the tax space for the past 30 years. He's got a tax advisory company, and we're out in Austin, Texas. That's where our headquarters is at now. So as I mentioned, if you guys see me less, just know that we are doing a lot more. So I made partnerships with individuals that have the results, that have the establishments, that are in the places where I'm seeking to be myself, right? Me, I'm not where I want to be, at this very moment. But I understand in order to get to these places, it's going to take partnerships. It's going to take a team. It's going to take unity, unifying the people, unifying the masses. And ultimately, that's why I've done what I've done over the years here on this channel with teaching you guys everything to be able to discharge. There's not one account on your consumer report. Drop down below what negative item do you guys have on your guys' consumer report, because there's not one account that I haven't given you guys the exact step-by-step blueprint to ultimately be able to get these accounts removed from your guys' consumer reports. There's not one. You guys can't tell me one account where I haven't gone over the exact teachings and given you guys specific case law studies of individuals just like you, consumers just like you, that have gone and taken these corporations to federal court and actually won in the federal court systems themselves as well too. Outside of that, I've given you guys my exact process as how I've been able to help. As I mentioned, we've discharged $1 million in debt with our company. How I've been able to help countless, amount of people go through and do the exact same thing. And these people were just like you. They had little to no knowledge. Me, myself, I was in your guys' shoes back 4 years ago when I first stepped into this information, and I knew nothing about it. And I wish that I had found somebody like me, Credit Gotti, out there presenting this information and just being a go-giver with this information. Now, yes, we have the university, which is still active, and this is something that you guys can still take advantage of. But in terms of me doing for you guys, there's no more of that. So I want to give you guys an update in regards to such. There will be no more, credit restoration or anything on me and my team's end to be able to help you guys get in a position. The only thing that we will be able to provide is the consulting side of things, right? And so we've stepped away really from the mentorship and changed it up more to consulting. And then outside of that, we've also got the and that the consulting will also come with the tax advisory side of things as well too, where you guys with your business will be able to get tax returns for your guys' company. And then on top of that, you guys will get my insight and my teachings and my information. And we have upped the price. As I've told you guys, this time was coming from $2,500 to $5,000. So I did want to bring that to awareness. You guys will get the tax services as well as my teachings and my information to be able to provide you guys the tools, the resources, and this will also give you guys lifetime access to YBC University. So rather than paying you guys a monthly subscription of $97 a month, you guys are now able to get full access to the university for free, along with the tax returns, which you guys will be getting back guaranteed money on your guys' business, along with knowing how to build business credit, along with knowing how to build and structure out your personal credit to ultimately get funding on the personal credit side and the business credit side, along with setting up one's 508c1a. So once again, family, these teachings, they've gone up for a reason, because the value that we're providing is a lot more, than we've provided over the years. So I'm super grateful ultimately just to be able to have taken things to a whole nother level, so that therefore I can bring the right ones with me as well too. At the end of the day, I know that not everybody is willing to do the things, nor everybody will do the things to get to the places where we're headed. So, we're going to continue moving and continue stepping and continue building. And those that are meant to build with us, they will be right there with us every step of the way. So once again, we do have the university. We've got tax advisory information for all of my business owners or my aspiring business owners. If you guys need entities set up, if you guys need an LLC set up, any of these, sorts of things, we've got those things for you guys to be able to set up. If you guys are looking for a trust set up, we've got the setup. And if you guys are looking for lifetime access to the university, along with getting insight to me and my teachings, once again, the consulting side of things has gone up from $2,500, which was previously the mentorship, to now doubled in price at $5,000. But you guys will receive tax advisory, which alone from the tax advisory side, you guys will be getting your return on your investment with such. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in a Q&A. We're gonna go ahead and add in favorite way to relax. What's my favorite way to relax? Simply, I don't know why this is in my face. My favorite way to relax is by meditating, by going out in nature. I feel that that's my way of relaxing. Good question. Okay. So if you guys got any more questions, feel free to drop down below. I appreciate the interaction. It's a blessing, honestly, just to be back here, to be back in front of you guys, providing information. I really wanted to come here and give you guys an update. So every Tuesday, you guys will be seeing us in regards to consumer law teachings, how to discharge any debt, tapping into one's open-ended credit plan. And that's why we're able to ultimately discharge debts, because we are the creditor in every single transaction. If you guys look into the statements, if you guys look into your truth and lending disclosure, you guys will see such. Outside of that, family, on Fridays, we will be having our investment calls. So I'm going to make a new thumbnail for you guys with my header. It's been a while since we've really rebranded everything here on the YouTube channel, since really we first started, but it's time to take it to a whole nother level. So make sure you guys do mark your calendars for 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then I believe we got 4 p.m. Eastern time for Fridays. You guys will see on the new header of my YouTube channel, I will be releasing that within the next 48 hours. So make sure you guys are tuned in for that. Today is Friday. That's why I wanted to come on here and, give you guys insight into overall, the changes and, what is going to be bringing, or what I'm going to be bringing forth to you guys come 2026 in this new year. So I hope that you guys continue to subscribe to this channel. I hope that you guys continue to interact with all of our videos. And now you guys can go ahead and set alarms and clear your schedules. Get yourself a calendar, right? Get yourself a 2026 planner, right? My mentors always told me, those that fail to plan to fail. You guys are already planning on failing if you guys do not have yourself a calendar and a planner for this new year of 2026. See, in order for things to change, you must change. You must be the change that you guys want to see. And if you guys are looking for change, let's make it happen. I appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in. I just wanted to come here really quick with a quick message, giving you guys an update as to the changes in the services, as to the changes in the things that we're providing. We will be providing a lot more insight into the real estate space. Drop the word real estate down below if you guys are looking to get more information on real estate, how you yourself can start making money today in this market, in the real estate market, with having no license, with having no brokerage license, or holding, no type of, title, licensing, certification. How many of you guys would love to start learning exactly how you, and I'm not talking on wholesaling, I'm talking on the commercial side of things, where you yourself can get your feet wet and start making money and helping others make money in the commercial space. And I'm speaking on multifamily specifically, as that is what I've seen, studied to be the most lucrative and simple way for the average Joe, right? The average person to come in, whether you guys have millions of dollars to hundreds of millions of dollars to not even $100 to your name, but you guys have, knowledge, but you guys have, a work ethic, but you guys have that openness and that willingness to learn and be a part of a team and ultimately help, others go out and achieve their goals, right? There's a saying that goes, if you help enough people get what it is that they want, eventually you will have everything and more that you desire. So go out and start looking how you guys can serve. In 2026, ask yourself, what ways are you going to be serving? And what ways are you guys going to be giving, to the masses and giving to others around you guys, right? Because if you guys are just looking to receive things and just take, and if you guys are in everything for yourself, I promise you guys, sooner or later, you'll be completely by yourself. But if you guys partner up with other people that and help other people and serve other people, it always comes full circle, family. So I challenge you guys in the year of 2026 to serve, to be a servant leader, to be a go giver, right? Then I want you guys to go listen to the book or go purchase the book to read, Go Giver. Right. Thank you all for tuning in. I look forward to this new year of 2026. I wish you all more abundance. This is the year, the official year of the age of Aquarius. So I believe that, we're really entering a new world. We're entering a higher level of consciousness, right? And stepping into a family, there's going to be some shedding that must be done. There's going to be some things that you must release, older version of you that you must, rebirth. You must, let it go in order to receive more, because we are at a very, the veil is open, right? The level of consciousness has tremendously risen. And if you guys are not looking to rise yourself, I promise you guys are going to get left behind. 2026 is all that you guys make it. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Peace and love, family. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I look forward to, going out and building with you guys, and, ultimately just the rebrand and the restructure of everything that we have. Now that we have the tax information, I've told you guys that's been really the missing puzzle piece. We've got the consumer law side of things, the business credit, the personal credit, how to set up specific entities and organizations. We've been missing the taxes. We've had the investments, in the crypto space and the crypto side of things, not to the extent of the investment opportunities that we have now for individuals, but still, I'm going to be providing on Fridays as well different crypto information. Go buy some crypto right now. Crypto's on sale, right? You want to buy low and you want to sell high. Well, if Bitcoin's below $100,000, I'm telling you, we're not going to be seeing nor hearing about Bitcoin being below $100,000 anywhere near that within the next 3 to 5 years. So you guys get it now. You guys are not late still, right? You guys still have the ability to go ahead and take action here and now. So take action. You guys heard it here. You guys heard it live. You guys heard it direct, right? This is not financial advice. These are things that I'm personally doing myself, and that, you guys are more than willing to do yourself as well too. Peace and love, family. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I look forward to growing with each and every single one of you guys in this year of 2026, the age of Aquarius.